Hey guys, JJ here with the Hentai Times, and to kick off the season, I want to talk about the first hentai game I ever played, Deep Space Waifu.
It's gotten the world is.
Now, Deep Space Waifu is a nice and simple bullet hell game that is surprisingly fun despite its new appearance. And let me start this review by talking about the gameplay and what can I say that hasn't been said about any other solid bullet hell game. Controls are responsive, able to keep you on your toes, but where Deep Space Waifu shines is the amount of options to keep it fresh. The amount of options for this game is simply reckless. You can change everything from the speed of your guide to the main attack, from the general difficulty, put it on one-handed mode for all the veterans out there, or gentleman difficulty, which is impossible, and this just leads you to be able to tweak your experience to what you want to do. Many times I came on here with a slight hangover and tested out the one-handed mode while making the game a nice and relaxed experience, and other times I knuckled down when full to try to beat the gentleman difficulty. Still have not succeeded. I guess I'm just not that much of a gentleman, but alas, I must press on. Actually, talking about girls, let's get into why you're trying to take on boss battles while dating one of them. The game is surprisingly split in the vein of Super Mario of all things, with different worlds, what used to be missions replaced by girls, and the premise is that you're a bearman, not the London slang, an actual bearman, using a dating app to secure dates with women, and getting increasingly intimate with the women on the date. That is actually the gameplay, which is accurate because I always feel like I'm being shot at by 100 different directions on a date. And after every battle, there's a conversation which is quite humorous. I do enjoy them. I'll show an example now. That's just humorous, and like I said, my man dips before I go plaza into Chinatown, so can we get an F in the chat for my boy? Pretty much that's it. If you're looking for mad hentai in the downloader games, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed, but during the battle, you have the option to knock off the girl's clothes, actually, which is really the only hate scenes in this game. There's no animated hate scenes or dedicated hate scenes, which is, again, it's a nice casual experience. You're not looking for that mad hentai to download. This game introduced something legendary in the hentai games community, something that an innovative feature that will go down to the hallmarks of the great inventions, as long with like the iPhone and Tesla. New dot patch is a great feature in this game where it's a very hard to exploit bug that is pretty sure is in the description of the game, where you could actually remove all underwear from the game, and well, I genuinely do love this feature. It allows me to record gameplay while also making it optionally mature for all those who prefer that. Now that we got TNA out of the way, let's talk about the presentation and the music. And I can safely say, the music slaps harder than your mom's ass cheeks. I genuinely love this music. I'll play a little bit of a sample for it now. It's actually been playing during this whole review, but it's just really good music. They really care. It's sort of a retro wave synth vibe, and I love it. And that's kind of goes for the whole game as well. There's many times where there's just a little bit of extra care for the presentation. Every time you choose a language, for example, there's a little jingle. They go for a really nice art style of like a Hotline Miami meets synthetic. I love it. It's genuinely just nice for the game. It's nice to play, it's nice to look at, and it's not a masterpiece, but it's just nice. And for €1, you cannot go wrong. In summary, Deep Space Waifu is just a nice little bullet hell game with something extra to look at, and a soundtrack that keeps you coming back. I'm JJ with the Hentai Times. Peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe.